Before we begin, let's take a good look at these feet. You know, as much as I would like to put the blame on the guest, this isn't only her fault. Unfortunately for her, my books are extremely busy and we just couldn't find a time to get her in. So this is what we are left with. So since there are basically only 4 toes with gel polish still on them, we're going to use the Gel X bit and we're going to remove the remainder of that gel polish. This bit makes really quick work of the remainder of the gel polish. Probably not quite as quick as it was for her to pull the rest of them off, but we are getting the job done quickly with this bit. Not to sound like a broken record or anything, but these are the Germanikure ingrown nail nippers, and these are available from cjscenterforbeauty.com. That's CJSCENTRE for beauty.com, and code Nellie, NELLIE, gets first-time shoppers free shipping. This tool is part of the Nellie kit, and the Nellie kit is a kit put together by me and CJ that features all of the tools that you'll see me use in this video. So head on over to our website when you're done watching, check out the kit, and buy a couple for your salon. By nipping out the corners in preparation for trimming the toenails, it makes it much easier to get the clipper around the edges. And when you're clipping, I like to do it in little nibbles back and forth, as you can see here. And we are using a rounded toenail trimmer, but the end result of these toenails will be a beautiful square shape. So this toenail clipper is great because of how sharp it is. It reduces the amount of torque put on the nail when you are trimming it. So I will apologize in advance for the next part of the video being edited out, the trimming of this great toenail. For those of you that know me know I have very, very large hair, and unfortunately sometimes it does block the view of the camera. So to save you from staring at a big black blob of hair, I just took that part out. So hopefully we can keep my hair from staying out of frame for the remainder of the video. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am an absolute freak about flawless cleanup. I like the finished product to be perfect. Therefore, in all my videos, you'll see that I spend an exceptional amount of time doing the pre-polish cleanup. And using diamond bits, you're able to get a perfect finish to your end product. When using diamond bits on a regular basis, it's important to know that if they are your day-to-day tools, you do need to replace them quite often. Like anything, these do wear out. They have a grit on them, and it is a diamond grit, but the more you use them, the quicker they're gonna wear out. I usually recommend replacing your bits every 6 months to make sure that you're getting the best results out of them. There's a good chance this is your first time seeing this file. This is a new file from Angel Feet Files. It has a very similar texture to the Angel file, but much lighter for use on the nails. This file actually also works great for reducing the calluses on the tips of the great toe and the smaller toes during your callus refinement service. You'll see that in future in the video. You've probably seen me use quite a few different files when shaping the nails. I'm very fortunate to have a wide array of tools to use, and I pick the ones best suited for the client that I'm currently working on. This file does leave the edge of the nail very, very smooth and perfect. In this pedicure, all of the gel polish and detailing was done before the foot ever went into the water. When I was finished with the gel polish and the Social Claws Luminaura, I placed both feet in the water with LCN's 15% urea foot bath. And the foot bath is great for loosening up all the dead skin cells and making it extremely easy for you to smooth all of that dead skin off. The other thing that was done to this foot after it was done soaking was I applied the 17% urea soak spray, also from LCN. And the soak spray has 17% urea and lactic acids, which are fruit acids, that really help break down all that dead skin. Just like the foot bath, we're layering urea on to slough all of that off. And once that is sprayed on, you can actually start working. In this video, we are using two different Angel files. The first one was the Angel nail file, and that file does a really good job of smoothing all the dead skin off the tips of the toes. And then we're moving along to the bigger one for the heels right here in the video. When using the Angel file, you can be 100% certain that it is the safest foot file in the world. This file can't physically cut or shred the skin, it literally just rolls it off. And you'll start to see on the towel quite a bit of dead skin sitting there. Because this file is 100% symmetrical in every way as far as the grit goes, it is safe for use on diabetic clients. That is an amazing thing to have at your hands in the salon. Many salons will use pumice stones or emery board type files when doing the callus work, and some other ones like to use cheese graters and razor blades, but as most of us professionals know, that's not appropriate for in the salon. What that does, some of those cheese grater ones, is it will actually make the skin rougher in the long term because you're just taking chunks out of the skin. And as far as the emery board ones go, that's a naturally occurring grit on there, which means you can't control how coarse it is and if there's sharp points, high points, low points. So what you're putting your guest at risk of is getting micro lesions. And micro lesions to a diabetic could be really life-changing in a really negative way. The most important thing you need to know about foot files is basically with the emery board ones, what happens is it's a piece of paper with adhesive applied to it, and then that grit is sprayed onto it. Well, something as nail techs that we know about adhesive is it breaks down with water. So as you're using an emery board type foot file, that water is breaking down that bond and you're losing those particles. And if that file has created micro lesions in the skin, you're potentially losing those particles into that client's foot, which can be extremely dangerous depending who you're working on. That is actually why this foot file was created, because of an infection caused by an emery board file. Finished polishing the client's dead skin off the bottom of their feet using the Angel files, now we're going to use the Lemon Citrus Scrub from LCN's new spa line. This is an extremely luxurious scrub. It has a very silky feeling, but does a very good job cleansing all the dead skin off the legs. Like every step in my pedicures, I focus on giving my guest a very luxurious experience. So the scrub does not have to be a vigorous scrub. You can make this a soothing and relaxing experience for your guest as well. taking a few of my moves from my massage techniques, I'm just lightly sloughing all that dead skin off the foot and the leg using medium pressure and a very good scrub. Once you've finished scrubbing the foot, you can place it back in the water and rinse the remainder of the scrub and the oils off of the legs. And then you continue on to the next foot. Skipping ahead here a little bit, I have already done the callus exfoliation on the second foot. So we're going to move forward into the massage portion of this pedicure. Here you're going to see me using the Tiger Grass Butter from the new LCN Spa collection. This butter melts in your hands and feels divine on the client's leg and foot. In this service, I'm using the Tiger Grass Butter in place of a foot mask from the Urea line, which I would normally use. And again, with keeping everything very luxurious, be mindful of how you apply this. Don't just slap it on the client's foot. Make every part of this experience feel amazing. In this portion of the pedicure, we are going to use the LCN Anti-Age Lifting Concentrate Serum. And in this service, we're doing it without the light. We're just going to give the guest's legs a little bit more brightness using this, as well as using a rose quartz roller and a rose quartz stribble. And those tools can be very, very soothing to skin. And since this is after the 4th of July, what we want to do is rose quartz rollers are also available from CJ Murray at cjscenterforbeauty.com using code Nellie for free shipping. This roller feels amazing to the guest. It has a slight cool feeling to it, so that's kind of where that soothing comes in. On a hot summer day, that cold roller feels amazing. Using the roller on the bottom of the foot on the fascia can give a really great stretch, especially to people dealing with plantar fasciitis. This move feels incredible and is extremely relaxing for your guest. Is your guest suffering with some back pain? Working on the instep of their foot here actually represents the spine, and it has been found that by massaging this area of the foot can give relief to the back and the spine. The next step of the pedicure, we are using the Minoy de Tahiti massage cream from the LCN Spa collection. This is a new massage cream to LCN and feels very, very smooth and is great for giving a little bit of slip during the massage. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video till the end, and I hope that you check out the rest of my videos on YouTube. Also, please check me out on Instagram at getnailedbynellie.